Come on. I see something happening.
There we go. I'm really good. Let me try to get this.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Nice and centered.
High enough? Yes.
I love it. I love it. So
Okay,
welcome
cool.
to Sheen Talk Live.
Nice talking to you guys. I was like, wondering
so
when y'all
exciting.
would be a cover or a conversation. Nothing. I was like,
yes. Yes. So welcome everyone. Thank you for tuning in, guys, to Sheen Talk Live. My name is Jacqueline Valdez. I'm so excited to be here with our next guest. So she is a two-time Emmy Award-winning celebrity hairstylist. Also, you have worked with some amazing people, Tyra Banks with America's Next Top Model, with AGT, with Power, and you have done amazing stuff.
Yeah, a lot more than that.
Yes. The list goes on.
Put me in the Google engine, y'all. Y'all see everything.
I love it. You're awesome.
Yeah.
So what is your favorite hairstylist that you've done, or hairstyle that you've done?
My favorite hairstyle.
Yes.
Wow. I did something recently with, well, no, hold up. Let me think. I've done so many. I probably, what comes to mind when you mentioned Tyra, that's probably why she's at the top of my mind.
Right.
I haven't seen Tyra in probably a year. But I think we did something at the Emmys that was probably the most iconic hairstyle we had done. And it wasn't even iconic. It was just an updo. Right. It was so beautiful. And I see it everywhere. On Pinterest, on like the favorite list of like updos.
Nice. Shout out Tyra.
Yes. That's been fun.
It. Yeah. So what was it like, and what is it like to be winning so many awards and to be an Emmy award-winning hairstylist? What was that feeling when you first got the award?
The feeling of winning an award, you know, I think it was something that I really underestimated when they called my name on the stage, because typically they don't show the awards for the behind the scenes people, like hair, makeup, wardrobe, production, lighting. Yeah. They don't show this on national television. Yeah, that's true. In my case, it was the year that Tyra won. Okay. And when she won, thank you, Audrey. When she won, they literally showed my piece on national television. Wow. So that was really, really fun. That's exciting. I was in the kitchen. I just remember being in the kitchen. They were like, oh, and my hairstylist won. And they showed my on national television. So that was a really, really, really iconic moment for me. You know? Yes. Then the second time I won, I was kind of on my way out. I had been with Tyra for maybe like 11 years. Wow. And the TV show for maybe 7. And I had just gotten to that place where I was just, it was monotonous for me. Working on television is a very, a lot of people want to work for TV and that sort of thing. And it's cool, but it could be a little monotonous because you're going in to a studio box room every single day, no lighting, it's just dark. You go to your dressing room, you're going to set, and it's all day long, and it's one hairstyle. Wow. Now, I worked on Top Model. Okay. Because at that time, I was all things Tyra. So whatever she did, I was doing. So I was fully busy. Wow. And we would go over to do Top Model. And some days, those hairstyles would go from Top Model to the TV show. Right. Very cool. And I'm sure you got to be creative in some of those styles, too. Yeah. Because on TV, we realized early on when I got the talk, when the producers came in the room and they were like, Kiyah, we have this hairstyle that you did on Tyra a few weeks ago, and we got about 17,000 people that didn't like it. Wow. Would you mind coming on the show to talk about that? But we're going to give you a whole makeover episode to make up for it. Nice. And that was one of those moments that Tyra had decided she wanted to take her Top Model hair to the daytime screen. Okay. It did not work. So before you even asked, that was my hair disastrous moment. Nice. So how long have you been doing hair? Did you always know as a young girl that you wanted to do hair? Or did you kind of like play with Barbies and, you know, like how did you do that? How did you start? I was, wow. I didn't even know I wanted to be a hairstylist, actually.
Okay.
I literally, I didn't even know it. I was doing hair at home, sneaking people in, just trying to make money.
Okay.
Literally, I was literally just trying to make money, trying to hustle to make money. You know, all my friends were like flying, super cool clothes, this and that. So I was doing it just really to make money initially.
Wow.
And by the time I was 20, like that, because I moved to New York at 23. So before that, I must have been 19, 20, somewhere in there.
Wow.
Where I was already making like almost $1,500 a week.
Wow.
You know, I was really determined, really early. I wanted to work with the best. I live in White Oak. Somebody's like, I live up there too.
You have so much love for you. Thanks, guys.
And I just found a love for it, and I found that I make money.
Yeah.
You know, I made money from it.
Nice.
Yeah,
you have a talent.
Money. Yeah, I made money from it, and it was good money, and I was able to, you know, at that time, my celebrities were, excuse my language, but I used to do the drug dealer girlfriends. And
love it.
That was how I made money. You know,
right.
The only ones that could not the only ones, but they could afford to come often.
Right.
Be a little bit more eccentric with their hairstyles, adding weaves, extensions, color, things like that, you know. So my early years were really, really, really iconic for me. Like it really was, because I learned so much from the gentlemen that I used to work for.
Very
they
cool.
were just super over the top, dressed crazy.
Yes.
They were like marketing like gurus, and they didn't even know it. So I learned a lot about how to just work in the right environment. Because if you don't, you know, sometimes when you want to become successful, most people, like nowadays, it's so different, because nowadays everything is in the suite.
Right.
Back then, everything was salon.
Yeah.
So it was all about camaraderie. It was all about, like,
salon family.
Yeah, learning from your peers, learning from other stylists.
Yeah.
And learning. Now it's so different because, you know, everybody's in a room.
Right.
So you're learning, you're keeping all your bad habits, and you're not expanding any good habits.
That's true. That's true. Very cool. Is there any tips that you would give people that are wanting to step outside the box and try a new style, or try something different, or kind of just be adventurous with their hair?
Ask me that question again. I'm like,
is there a tip that you could give us for someone that wants to be adventurous with their hairstyle, but they just don't know how?
Wow. If you want to be adventurous with your hairstyle, I think right now, that's why everyone is really playing with wigs. I had a young lady that had a huge, you know, she's an action hero. She does a bunch of stuff, and her template look is darker hair, and you know, she's just like, so recently she came in, she bought ponytails, she bought colored wigs, she brought like things that, you know, she could do to the wig that she couldn't do to her own hair. So I love extensions, wigs, pieces, anything that doesn't compromise the integrity of your hair is always.
I love that. And you have products now, right? That you offer to people.
I got a full wig on and it looks real. So you know, and tomorrow I'll be dark, and then I'll be pink, and I'll be so come on, wigs, extensions are always the best alternative.
I love it, because you can be a different person and not having to shave your head off, or like you said, affect your hair. Nice. So tell me about the products that you have, because you have a collection of custom products now.
So my line is not out yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
I have my first part is my hairspray.
Woo! You heard it here
on
Sheen.
I have my packs of clip-in pieces.
Very cool.
You guys know I have tons of wigs. That's my initial. My hero is my wigs and those type of maintenance products for the wigs. And my product line should be out, just kind of coming out with 2 pieces, 2 items, top of the year.
Very cool. Exciting. Congrats. I'm excited. So stay tuned, guys.
One of the good things that I have now is a platform that hosts all the products that I recommend, like product recommendations.
Okay.
One of them is called Shop My Shelf, which I'm really excited about because Shop My Shelf, it's called shopmyshelf.us.
Cute.
And what it basically does is it's like it's celebrity recommendations from dermatologists.
Wow.
Like the top. I'm talking like the top.
Nice. Yeah.
And excuse me.
Bless you.
It's freezing in my house, by the way.
Oh no.
I like it really cold. And the top in hair.
Okay.
And the top in makeup. I mean, like the top, all the top. And the good thing is we give all our favorite recommendations. So I give you the right tips, the right style, the right look, the right vibe. Even like I love like candles and my favorite perfume. I'm sharing my favorite perfume with you guys.
Ooh, yay!
Not everybody running around smelling like me, but I'm sharing.
I love it. I love it.
If I walk into a room with this perfume on, everybody's gonna be like, "What are you wearing?"
Oh,
so
I need to know. I will go and look on your tips
right now. It's a little pricey, but it's in my link tree on my Instagram page, and I'm just giving you style tips, DIY, just some favorite products, not a bunch of stuff. And then I also have my online platform that I launched, which is an online beauty supply store for textured hair people, or whoever really.
Okay.
But and it's I think it's great for people when you get out of just think about when you get out of hair school. You don't even know what to purchase. You don't know the best hair. Oh, I don't like when I because and the reason what made me think about this is because when I hire assistants and they set and their setback looks crazy, it drives me insane. Like it drives me insane. So I'm like, I don't want to see you with purple, orange, green, red clips. I want consistency because that's presentation is everything.
Yes.
It's about like how you charge your client. It's about how and everybody knows I'm all about financial literacy. Like that's kind of my thing. How do you make more money? How do you elevate your game?
I love that.
All day. I'm all about elevation. I'm all about
that.
Showing up with your 100.
Yes.
That's Kiyah Wright. Show up with your 100.
I love it.
Your setback matters, because you go to set, people like, oh, I don't have any extra hair, or I don't. What did you do your research? Did you check out who you were going to see today? And that was something I learned really early on. Just make sure your setback is equipped. And that's what inspired me to just start the online beauty supply store. And when COVID happened.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how did COVID affect you?
Well, I caught COVID.
Oh, no, I did not know that.
Yes, I got COVID very early. Well, like around June. Like early June, I got COVID.
Wow.
And I didn't, but the same way you see me right now is exactly the way I look. Like I'm one of those people, I'm very just driven and very God connected. And I literally remember praying over myself, like no matter what, I'm not gonna let this, whatever it is,
go away
get my body. And it got me. It got me by really any symptoms, like any. And I've gotten you said, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
That is crazy. So how did you know you had it? You just kind of had a little cough, or you just...
I was around someone who had it.
Oh, wow.
And I got it from them, and I was at my salon. So while I know everybody's like, go back to work, back to work. I got COVID at work.
Yeah.
So salon in LA, by the way, sidebar, is one of the only cities that's not back at work yet. The salons are not back, and they are livid. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I got COVID at work, and I think you're just exposed to so many people at once, and you're just going to keep transferring and transferring. So immediately when I found out, I went to urgent care, got my test that day, and I just shifted right into, I do it I share a little bit about it in my highlights, like the remedy, what I purchased, what I did, the whole thing, but I didn't really get sick. And,
that's amazing. Thank God.
Because I just really focused on online and giving back to you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm so glad that you're doing well and that it didn't affect you as badly.
It did not.
Definitely go check out your highlights.
Listen, let me tell you, not COVID was good for me, but this time it has its ups and its downs because it's a very highly emotional time.
Yes.
I think I've gone through more emotions in my life now than I've ever been through in my whole life.
Yeah, I agree.
Some days I feel really good and I'm empowered and I'm like, world. Y'all see me dancing online. You know, like,
Yes.
And then I'll be like, gosh, I feel terrible. Like,
Yeah.
what is going on? I don't know. I can't motivate. Motivating from home is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in my whole life.
It's very challenging.
How do you said your question was, how do you feel about,
Yes.
I mean, how did COVID affect your life? It affected me in both ways. Positively, because it forced me to shift into the second part of my life plan, which was really get into the online space.
Okay.
And then on this other side, it just shook my whole world up.
Yeah.
Where it took away a chunk of my money.
Yeah.
It shifted me into figuring it out. Like, I'm a hustler, so I always figure it out, but it's a very emotional time.
Yeah. I have so much respect that you hustle so much and that you're so driven and you're such a hard worker. And yeah, so much mad respect. Sheen loves you.
Yes, thank you. Well, when am I gonna get on that cover? Because see, I've been waiting.
Right? I need you to do my hair.
Okay, look, anytime. You need your roots done, we can get your roots out, we can do all that.
I love it.
Yes.
So then you mentioned you had some products coming out. What else is coming up for you in the future?
A book. Definitely have a book coming out. Yeah, a really good book. A book that I really want to, it's a book that really is going to help inspire. I'm just going to say this, I'm going to tease it a little bit.
Okay.
But it's definitely going to just inspire other stylists. It's going to, one, inspire you. Two, really help. Like I said, financial literacy for me is really, really big.
Yeah.
I'm continuing to grow, but I definitely have come a really long way in my career, in my success career, and for me to be 27 years still relevant.
Wow.
It's
amazing.
Like I have to give myself more credit sometimes because I'm like, I beat myself up like a lot. Like, you're not.
Yeah.
I think we all do it, but I'm just like,
human nature.
I've been praising myself lately.
Nice.
I'm like, you're actually still relevant. And it's been like 7 years. And you're relevant in Hollywood.
Yes.
Okay? Where the is huge and it's just crazy, you know?
Yeah. It's exciting. It's very empowering too, to see a woman so strong and so determined.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. So you give lots of tips to lots of people. Is there something that people seem to ask you a lot as far as like hair tips?
Oh man, because I do so many wigs and extensions, things like that. I think that is probably where I get most of my tips from. I mean, not most of my tips, but most of my questions are about applying lace front wigs. It's about gray hair. It's about like covering up thinness. So I always give out my favorite products.
Nice.
I'm also an ambassador for the Gold series, which you guys know, like Pantene, and I'm their ambassador, and I'm the ambassador for. They're all under the same umbrella, so I'm a P&G ambassador for like 11 years. A lot of people don't know that.
No.
Because I don't put it all at the top like everybody else does. Okay, maybe I should brag a little more.
Shout out Pantene.
I'm here for the long haul, guys. Like, I don't really care about this stuff. But this is Head and Shoulders, which is which we like to refer to it as the Royal Oils collection. This is a great brand that I'm an ambassador for dandruff, itchy, dry scalp, girls who wear braids, co-washing. This product I have right now. This product actually changed my whole hair texture. So my hair is like a 4C curl, and I was just looking for hydration and moisture to my actual. And I found that this co-wash that I never believed in. I never believed in co-washes because I just don't feel like you can get your hair clean with a co-wash. I'm using this. Hair is clean and super soft. So try it. This is the co-wash by Head and Shoulders.
Nice.
And these are just maintenance products. So this is a project that is constant for me. My book, you know, just trying to get my balance back again. You know, because with everything going, which you start out in your marketing plan in the top of the year is really different.
Yeah, very true.
7 months later, here we are in August, and everything is changing.
Yeah, completely shifted.
You know, it's like I said, it's just emotional. It's, it's all over the place, but I'm really maintaining.
How are you keeping yourself centered?
I'm a big journaler. Like,
okay.
I love journaling. That's something that I use on my I'm gonna put it in the search engine here. Wigs, hair, and beauty stuff. Wigs, hair, and beauty stuff is my other. Wigs, hair, and beauty stuff is my online beauty supply store. And one of the reasons why I called it Wigs, hair, and beauty stuff is because that's what people are always looking for. Wigs, hair, and beauty stuff. But I also knew that there's some other things that inspire me. Right. And journaling, lighting my candles, also lighting my candles, my what do you call it, like affirmation candles.
Okay. Yes, affirmations.
Like things like that. That's how I stay centered. Saging my house.
Nice.
Like all of those things are just so necessary for me. Like the whole getting my stones.
I love it.
All that stuff is like, it's just so mandatory. It really is. And
I love it.
Because I probably wouldn't be able to hang in there because like I said, it's been very emotional having to you're getting hit by all type of directions. And it's still now you have to get new inventory. It's just a lot of changes.
Yeah, so it's a lot of like pivoting around and pivoting back and forth and maneuvering with new ways to reinvent yourself, like you said.
Yes, and that's what inspired me to start the online beauty supply store, because I was just like,
I love it.
How am I able to reach a ton of people at once? So I figured, hey, let me put a bunch of my favorite products on the space, like my favorite products, and that way when people have a question, boom, I can just pin it.
Nice. It's right there. Very cool. Right. So what's the differences with some of the wigs that are your favorites?
With my hair pieces, what makes me probably a little bit more unique is my ability to put them on naturally. Color. You notice my color blends are really good.
Yes, very good.
What we do a lot of is custom color, which makes my prices a little bit more pricier, but all the dark colors are very reasonable. Wow. I've already done a quality control. I've already tested out the product. I already know that it doesn't shed. I know that it colors. I know that, like, I've done all the work.
It's good quality stuff.
Yeah, it's good quality, and I've done actually all the work, So, which inspired me also to start an affiliate program for stylists who can't get products. So if you want to get product, you get it through me. You get a nice commission, and you don't even really have to do any work. Because I've done work. Yeah, because with all the vendors right now, they're mixing a lot of the hair with synthetic because they're running out of hair. They're also having problems with another part of Korea. So a lot of people don't know these things, but because I have a really good relationship with my factory, they really give us the ins and outs on what's going on. Yeah,
very cool.
So people are going to really see some big changes coming in the near future with hair.
Nice. That's so exciting.
No, it's not nice because it's going to affect our sales and our product. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Wow.
So much.
Was there anything else that you wanted to let the viewers know?
What else? No, I just want you guys to follow me on Instagram, Kiyah Wright 1. Be sure to go check out @Muse Hair. And if you need some products, go over to Wigs, Hair, and Beauty Stuff. We got a lot of great stuff, especially for students. I feel like if you're just getting out of hair school, go check out the website because, a lot of times you don't really know what to show up with. And there's some really good things on there and some good choices.
Very cool. Very cool. And I do have you pinned on the live so that way they can follow you there too.
Yes.
Yes, it was such a pleasure. Thank you so much for the interview. And you gave so many incredible tips. And I am going to go to your site and follow you and check out all your tips.
Yes, for sure. Don't forget.
I love it. Thank you.
Nice to meet everyone.